Good morning. Good morning. What is up? It is King Smith here with Morning Crypto Talk on Sunday, October 31st, 2021. It is Halloween. All right. Today's video is going to be brief. I have a crypto.com Visa card. I've had it for about a month now, and I'm just now kind of starting to use it. And I wanted to just kind of talk about it real quick, give if there were any pros or cons that I've observed, and then I'm going to have another follow up as I'm going to try to make this my daily card user here for the next couple of weeks. And then, like I said, have a follow up. Tell you guys if I recommend it or not so that you can make a decision about if you want to apply for one as well. All right. So before I get started here, I was supposed to use an item to list what the different stuff is so I can have it come up on the screen. And I thought I fixed it and I didn't. But it is fixed now. Okay. So, what does the Crypto.com Visa card look like? It looks nice. This thing is shiny. It's got some weight to it as well. All right. And it is a Visa backed card. And you treat it like a prepaid card, and you can use it anywhere where Visa is located. I've pulled out money from the ATM without having a problem. I've used it at the gas station, grocery store, paid for my dinner the other day. Didn't have a problem. Okay. But like I said, you treat it like a Visa card. And there's different tiers that I'm going to talk about and show you in the video that they offer for depending on how much of their native token CRO that you have staked. Okay. So before we get into that, let's take a look at the crypto market and see if there were any changes. And I'm going to share my screen here and go to Coin Market Cap. Y'all know that that's what I use when I'm looking at the crypto market in general to see if there's anything that stands out. Okay, so as a whole, the entire market over the last day is down about 1%. Okay, not bad. Still sitting at about 2.6 trillion. Okay, that's still a lot of money inside of cryptocurrency, where Bitcoin is the main market dominance with just over 44.2% of the current market cap at 1.1 trillion. Saying that to me is still insane. It is still insane. And my favorite cryptocurrency that I talk about on my channel a lot, Shiba Inu, is still over Dogecoin by about a billion, sitting at 35 billion. Okay. To me, when I see this price right here, 000, what's that, 4064, that's still a buy for me. Okay, anything under 6 7 is a buy. And after this video, I might take another $50. Like I said, if you want to make money, you have to spend money. Big money moves are can get you bigger returns. But if all you have is a king, I only got $50. Okay, if that $50 is like after all of your budgeted stuff is paid for, like your rent, insurance, groceries, if you have a budget where you have money for entertainment and stuff like that, and you have a free $30 after you've invested in yourself already, then hey, throw that free 50 into Shiba Inu. Okay. And one of the places that you could get it from, I talk about Webull all the time because they have a great referral rewards. I'll admit that. Okay. I'll admit that the referral for Webull for both parties is awesome if you're brand new. But if you're not brand new and you have a Webull account, trading to purchase Shiba is easy on Webull. All right. And when you want to sell and withdraw, it's easy too. You don't have to really do a whole lot. And the same goes for Coinbase, all right, which is why I always talk about Coinbase as well, because it's easy to get it there. There are other avenues to get the cryptocurrency Shiba Inu, but those two are one of the easiest. And then the third that I've walked through with people on using in person is crypto.com. So crypto.com is an app Right now, there's not a web application that they have, and they also have a wallet as well. But I haven't used their wallet yet. Matter of fact, I tried last night to see about using their wallet, and it said that I was in a country that it wasn't supported, which that surprised me. Okay. But I'm going to do a whole video on crypto.com. I'm going to show my crypto.com portfolio. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. I don't have a lot on crypto.com because it's one of my most least used ones. But I do have a crypto.com account that I do trade with. And when you first sign up, your first 30 days, they give you free trades. There's no fees. And then after that, it's like up to 4%, depending on how much of the cryptocurrency that you're looking at buying is, or how much you buy, I should say. So I just loaded up a little bit of Shiba in the first 30 days, and then I added to my position a little bit a couple of days ago. All right, and I've got some stuff staked over there as well. But like I said, I'll do a whole video. A matter of fact, I may just do live if I can figure out how to cast my phone to my laptop and then screen share my laptop. I'll show my portfolio. Like I said, it's not a lot. But let's get back to this card, okay? So the crypto.com Visa card. They've got a couple of different tiers. If you see mine is blue, I've got this midnight blue right here, okay? And you get 1% back on purchases in the form of their native token CRO. Let's go back to CoinMarketCap and let's look at CRO. Like I said, that's crypto.com's native token. It's up about 6.41% over the last 7 days, which is fantastic. There's not a lot of volume there, but hey, it's almost at its max circulating supply, which hey, the price might gain in some value after that. And it's right at around almost 21 cent. If I go and I look at the last 7 days, this is gain because it was around 11 cents earlier in the week, I want to say. It's been hovering at around 20 cent. It was actually high, about 22 cent a couple of days ago. 17 cent about a month ago. Yeah, okay, yeah. It was 11 cent back in August. This is about the time that I had applied for the crypto.com uh, app. And when you go and look at the card, going back to that, you have these card benefits. So depending on the tier of card that you get depends on how much CRO you have staked. At the time, I didn't have any. So, they gave me this blue one here that has no card benefits to it besides the CRO cashback. And that's fine. That's okay. I'm going to look at having the $400 in CRO staked before the end of November is out. So I'm going to pivot how I budget my money a bit because I want to get here and earn this 2%. And I do have a Spotify account. And how this works is if you have your Spotify account linked to the card and it notices that charge, you will get your Spotify reimbursed. Um, so it's essentially free. But, the fine print to it or the caveat is only once per month, and it's only at that 12.99 tier because I want to say that there's a higher tier on Spotify as well. But that's still fantastic for something that I use anyway. Now, it's going to be a while before I could get up to this 4,000 CRO stake, but I think it might be worth it, okay? To have access to an airport lounge if you travel, which I don't fly a lot, but I am about to start traveling a lot more. I do a lot more driving. I enjoy being on the road and traveling actually. So and I have access to what's called a USO. So this really doesn't benefit me too much, but getting back on Netflix does and Spotify. And the other thing that you have is the card limits that you have to think about. So at the lower limit, $200 that you can withdraw from the ATM per month without being charged a fee, and the fee after that is 2% thereafter. That's still not bad because I don't know about y'all. I don't use the ATM a lot like that. I prefer just swiping my card, paying for whatever it is that I have to pay for, and moving on. I meant to show how much each transaction was for using it, but I didn't have that prepped in time enough before I went live. And then it increases for the fees depending on the tiers and stuff that you have. And if you somehow are wealthy enough that you can have 40,000 or 400,000 of CRO staked on the crypto.com app, 5% cash back on purchases is fantastic. Okay. Being able to get cash back on all of this stuff is fantastic. All right. And to earn the bonus rewards, the merchandise, I don't know. Who cares about that stuff if you've got that kind of money? Crypto.com private, I'm not even sure what that is. Okay. It's private events. Fair enough. All right. So one of the first things that I recommend about go ahead and get one is you get benefits. You get to earn their native token for using their card. And the second thing that I'm going to put up here explains why I think it's an awesome program or awesome card to have versus Coinbase's, because Coinbase also has a Visa prepaid card. And I have that one as well. Let me see if I can bring that one out real quick. I have Coinbase's card as well, but I don't recommend this one. Okay. This is Coinbase's card. The reason why I don't recommend it is because Crypto.com's Visa card, you can top up for free. Okay. It doesn't cost you money to add to Crypto.com's Visa card. Coinbase's, it does, because you fund it using USD coin, which is coin. I want to say USD coin is only on Coinbase. At least that's the only place that I've seen it. And then as you're using it, it comes from your USD coin balance account, but you get charged to add USD coin to your Coinbase Visa card, and you can earn cash back on different cryptocurrencies. That's the bonus. And as of right now, there's like 4 or 5 different ones that you can earn cash back on. And one of them is Ethereum. To be able to spend cryptocurrency that's a stable coin and earn Ethereum is fantastic. I would be all over that if I didn't have to pay to top that Coinbase card up, whereas the crypto.com Visa card is free. Okay. So that's the second thing that I wanted to talk about as well, is that the crypto.com's card is free to top up. Okay. So if I want to add $500 to my crypto.com Visa card, I can go into the app, click top up, add the $500. It's instant, it's there, and I can use that immediately. Okay. And I'm doing that to kind of budget myself for the next couple of weeks as well. Is all right. If there's anything that I have to pay, I'm using my crypto.com Visa card, like my gas in my car, my cell phone bill, my insurance, which I have to pay like tomorrow. I'm paying that using my crypto.com Visa card so I could earn that CRO cash back and just say over time, build up the amount of CRO tokens that I have. And who knows if they change the terms of their program or even add some more products or features to their card. That'd be fantastic for somebody that uses it a lot. All right. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about, which I kind of already covered, is the rewards that you get when you get up to the upper tier. I have a long time for that. So I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I mean, look at this: 5% cash back, 8% cash back in the form of their native token. If you can find a way to have a consistent way of being able to use that over time, talk about fantastic. All right. So applying for the card, okay, is easy. They say right here you need to stake CRO tokens for a period of 180 days to apply for the card. That didn't I I want to say I did it. They allowed me to do it within the first 3 months. So that's why I'm talking about it now. If you have the crypto.com app, okay, go in there and apply. Now, it did take them a while for them to send me the card because I've had the crypto.com app since December of 2020. I applied for the Visa card around March and I didn't get it until August. Okay. So it takes a while for it to come. So the reason why I'm talking about it now is if you have the crypto.com app, okay, you want to go in there, get your account fully set up. It's a fairly easy app to use when navigating cryptocurrency. And go ahead and apply for the card. Okay. Follow the prompts. It's not that hard to do the walkthrough on. And then wait for them to ship your card. I got curious when it was about when I had applied for it and I hadn't heard anything. And I reached out to their support and I was like, "Hey, I applied for you guys' card and I haven't heard nothing. What's up?" And they wrote back to me within the day. Matter of fact, it was just a couple of hours and told me that my application was still pending and that once the status has been changed, I'll get a notification, and I did. So if it takes you a while to get it, be patient. Okay. And one of the other questions is, are there any fees to be aware of? So yes, there are fees for certain things. All right. Like I said, you can withdraw from the ATM using the card, and it's free up to a certain amount depending on what tier, and then it's 2% per withdrawal after that. Okay. There are limits per year and per day. The limits are pretty high. So unless you're just big money bags over there, you shouldn't have to worry about hitting those limits per day. Um, and that's the only thing else that I really wanted to cover about that card. If you guys have any questions about the crypto.com Visa card, put it down in the comments below and let me know what question that you might have. If I know it, I'll answer it. If I don't, I'll tell you I don't know because I haven't seen that yet. Outside of that, that's all I have for my morning crypto talk. Tomorrow's talk, I'm going to talk about security, ensuring that your account is secure and making sure that you don't get scammed. CJ McLean came in with the comment. Good morning, by the way. He says, I use it for liquidation, convert to USD tether, and add to the credit card for immediate use. Huh. Okay. I see what you're talking about there. That's not a bad way to go. Hey, I might have to write that one down because um, that would be a pretty good way to help keep down on the fees and things like that and still have a pretty good amount of cryptocurrency. Hey, me and you might need to talk, my man. Because I didn't even really think about that. But my goal was to use it as a way to budget my money essentially because I get paid for my regular job. All right. That money goes into my bank account. I know what my budget is because it's relatively the same. I don't have varying expenses like that. So I was thinking of just setting up all of my bills to be paid from my crypto.com Visa card, earn those native CRO tokens, add to my position from time to time as well, just so that I could get that increased tier. Because it's my opinion. It's my opinion. Crypto.com is a uh, is one of the companies that's been in the game for a minute. All right. It is my opinion that they're going to continue to offer more products and it's going to become a more attractive cryptocurrency platform or place to use. Like, for example, let's talk about this real quick. So when I do my crypto.com app review, I'm going to talk about this crypto earn. And crypto earn is where you can stake your coins, okay, for cryptocurrency that does proof of stake work, if you will, and earn cryptocurrency. You're getting paid rewards for having your cryptocurrency validate work. Okay, and that's awesome. And the amount that you do can get it depends on the cryptocurrency and what tier level you have of their native tokens staked. Okay, I'm not going to talk about this a lot. So let's say you have um, the $400 staked of their CRO token, and I want to deposit and stake USD coin, and I want to deposit 5,000 for a 3 month term. They will give you 10% APY to where you can earn $500 over the year of this USD coin. That's insane. That's fantastic, actually. 10%. Okay. And it goes down depending on the term, or you could do flexible, because if you do the 3 month or the 1 month, your cryptocurrency gets locked up and you can't do any, you can't make any trades, you can't withdraw it, you can't deposit anymore into that specific like contract. But if you do flexible, you can. They give you a lower percentage, but you're still earning a pretty decent amount over this term over the course of the year. That's awesome. You you can do it with Shiba as well. Now the amount is not that high, even if you stake CRO at a higher amount, but you're still earning something, which is better than nothing. And I think that that is awesome. So they have that. They're going to have this crypto.com pay, which if you have a business, you'll be able to pay and also get paid in cryptocurrency as well. I haven't checked out their NFT platform just yet. All right. I'm a rookie into NFTs myself. So there's not a lot of knowledge that I have around this, but I'm still learning about that as well. And then like I said, they have their own wallet and things like that. And I tried to download it and use it, and they told me that I wasn't in the right country, which I'm going to look more into that to see why the US, or maybe it's my state, why I wasn't able to download crypto.com's wallet, because I like to experiment with that. The other thing before I close out, somebody in the comments, shout out to Money Buggy, hope I'm saying that right, had asked about, or at least I think it was him, getting a nano ledger and converting cryptocurrencies or storing cryptocurrencies and using that. I did a whole lot of research on it yesterday, and I'm going to look at ordering one. I'm going to look at ordering the Nano Ledger X, play around with it, feel myself while I'm playing around with it. That sounds funny to say that statement like that, and see if it's worth owning and if I recommend one. Okay. So once I do order that and get it and play around with it, I'll let you guys know what I think about it, if it's worth actually getting it or not. There were a few different ones, but the Nano Ledger X seemed to be one of the more popular ones, built with security in mind, which is what I'm all about: security. I do not want my stuff to be hacked. I want to make sure that my cryptocurrency is safe, and the Nano Ledger X seemed to be built with that in mind. Okay, so that is my crypto morning talk for today. The crypto.com Visa card, absolutely worth it. I definitely recommend it. And if you have the opportunity or you have a crypto.com account, go ahead and apply for the Visa. It's free. They don't run a credit check or anything. Like I said, they treat it like a prepaid debit card. You can add it to your Google Pay account or your Apple. I don't know if they call it Apple Pay on the Apple side, to where you can have the card digitally in your phone and use it like NFC anywhere you have NFC readers, so you can tap it and pay as well. So you could have the physical card in your wallet, or you could have the virtual card in your phone and pay as well. Think about that statement: virtual card, a virtual card to pay for stuff. Man, we are living in interesting times. We went from using checks about 20 years ago to debit cards, and now you can have digital cards in your phones to be able to pay for something, or your watch. I have an Apple Watch. You can beep your watch down onto a payment module and pay for something. Imagine how currency is going to look, or being able to make payments for something in 10 years from now, 15 years from now. Some places are already starting to accept cryptocurrency for down payments for homes, which that's interesting. Think about that. Merchants now, if they have, I think it's called Now Pay. I'm going to be looking a little bit more into it as well. But merchants are starting to accept cryptocurrencies. There was a food truck. There was a food truck here that was set up to receive cryptocurrency as payments. Imagine being that person paying for tacos from a street taco vendor in Shiba or in Bitcoin. All right. These are interesting times. I'm saying, just think about that. This is why I'm excited about cryptocurrency and the different things that some of these cryptocurrencies have going on. This is why I'm telling people that we're still in early adoption, in my opinion, because banks are still looking at getting into trading or owning cryptocurrency. Businesses are as well. And once a lot more merchants start accepting, if you got into certain ones early, then you can definitely build wealth trading cryptocurrency. On my YouTube channel, I shared a video of a guy who has over 1 million followers. Go watch that video. It's on my community tab on YouTube. This guy gave a phenomenal breakdown about Shiba and the pros and cons. And then towards the end of the video, he talked about cryptocurrencies that were the top 10 at one point in time, and they are not now. You know, they were touted to be the next best thing, and they were supposed to do this. And I went back and I found some of the old articles talking about them as well. And then they crashed, and they've since recovered, but not what they used to be now. And it's my opinion because they didn't really deliver on what they said that they were going to do. So there was hype in the initial part of it, but then after that, things just didn't pan out for them. One of them was Monero. I just recall thinking about that one. All right, I forgot what the other two were, but they were top 10 cryptos that plummeted. Okay. So go watch that video. It was definitely eye opening. I'm not doing this guy any justice, but when I watched the entire video, which was I think 15 minutes long. Okay. So yes, I'm saying go watch a 15-minute long video. That's shorter than what this current live stream is. Because it kind of opened my thoughts to some things about what to watch out for in cryptocurrency. So I'm going to end my video there, unless anybody has any additional comments on the live stream. And I will be back tomorrow before I start work at 7 o'clock sharp to have a morning talk about cryptocurrency. All right. Seeing nothing, I appreciate the people that came in on the live stream. Shout out to the one person watching on Twitch as well. I appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment for your boy. Let me know what you think about this morning talk as well. If there's anything that you would like to see discussed from an average person's point of view. I'm not a technical person, haven't been in cryptocurrency for that long. But before I sign off, I'm gonna have a fictitious portfolio. No, actually, not a fictitious portfolio. I'm going to share and show. Hey, my dad is watching. All right, good morning. I'm going to have a fictitious see, I said it again. I'm going to share my portfolio of what if you bought now. Is it too late? Okay, so I'm gonna have a portfolio built on Coin Market Cap. that anytime I make a purchase, I'm going to add that purchase to my portfolio on CoinMarketCap and just show that over time so that you can see it's not too late. I appreciate the comment, Pops. I appreciate the comments. Thank you. But I'm going to show it's not too late. It is not too late. All right. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to show the small $50 purchase that I'm going to add to my Webull account today. All right. I'm going to deposit $50 today and purchase cryptocurrency on Webull. And I'm going to add that $50 purchase to CoinMarketCap's portfolio. And I'm just going to show over time what my portfolio is doing live on air. All right. So we'll see how this works out. All right. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, peace.